why the video? I mean, I guess since they probably thought, we'll just make one and done. You know, it's not going to be that popular. And then Bratz did become quite popular, so I guess they couldn't have seen this coming. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like Pokemon, the first movie, where they definitely knew that this was going to be a huge hit. Which, I mean, came up with some bangers later on, so I guess you can't be all that mad.
Inaudible facts that I usually forget or putting at the end, but now I'm putting at the beginning. You got it? Good. This was made in 2004, way before the 3D Bratz or any other good movies for that matter. It was made in Canada, and the backgrounds are very odd looking. Now, I don't remember much about the 2004s, considering I was 4 and most likely in preschool or watching The Wiggles, I don't know. But I think they may have tried to save a few bucks on this. Regardless, let's begin the review. Sasha, Chloe, Yasmin, and Jade take Chloe's new beat-up car to high school, and since these girls are into fashion, we have to add it into our lesson plan for the day.
Van Gogh used paint and canvas. Mozart used music.
Gucci used fabric and scissors.
What the fuck was that?
You're welcome.
They get an art assignment to use any medium of their choice, which of course the girls use fashion.
I decided to use marker. I don't think it means I need a therapist yet, but probably I may need one in the future. Now it means I need a therapist.
The girls also asked to work together. Dumb idea considering all 4 of you could work in secret together, but whatever. No pressure, but it's due next week, and it's also worth a quarter of their grade. Wonderful. Everyone begins arguing that it's prom week, because of course there would be a teacher who would be that guy, because his life is way more superior than theirs, because apparently when prom, you know, the thing people want to enjoy, a social life, and he obviously didn't. You can see where I'm hinting at here. He has no life. He doesn't like his students. He hates his job. Yada, yada, yada. I digress. Yasmin has an idea. Make prom part of their assignment by making their dresses right.
You serious?
No, silly. They make a movie. No, really. But with no camera, they don't know where they're going to go from there. Thankfully, Colby knows a thing or two about cameras.
Later, Jada.
Beep, beep, beep! Oh, sorry! What's that? Oh, that's just a you can't make this shit up alarm!
Thankfully, they have their cameras to begin recording the girls, getting to know them a bit. But tragedy strikes as the girls are driving down the road and a skunk runs out. Chloe tries to avoid it, but ends up driving off the road, down the hill, and hits a tree. Damn, she just bought that car too, actually. That really sucks. They hear rustling in the woods, seeing that it's just a skunk, which they mistake for a cat, and put it in the car. They call their friend Cameron for help as it grows darker and darker out. Even worse is that Chloe realizes a little too late that what Jade is holding is a skunk. It sprays Chloe, Yasmin, and Jade before running back into the woods. But the good news is that Cameron is on the way. Cameron comes to the rescue, saying he can fix the car before prom.
Okay, guys, let me just ask you this real quick. Did you think that this premise that is supposed to be a film that's supposed to be for one school project, which also leads up to this prom thing, do you think it would ever have leading up to drama with, like, the girls losing their sense of fashion, losing their touch with reality on what's cool and what's not? If you said yes, you've obviously seen this movie or are a liar. Or no, congratulations, you're like the rest of us. How? I don't know. We decided to add a little bit of spice in here, when really it could have been just, yo, we're stressing over prom. Not, hey, this school newspaper by someone very close to us is trying to ruin our lives. Which, honestly, from how they act like they're hotshots, but in reality, they are complete nobodies. And even the teachers are like, yeah, you like fashion, get along with it. Like, this movie decides, because it could have been very clearly a 30-minute short, which they still would have sold for DVDs, had decided to drag it almost to an hour with this other plot drama of, hey, girls, 2 of our friends here are now going to be put in this school newspaper and be seen as victims. When in reality, You have much bigger and better things to worry about, like what was popular in 2004? Winx Club and Bleach and...
A normal school newspaper wouldn't allow this or would get the kids who wrote this in trouble for bullying, but Sasha is shown the paper and gets mad. They believe it to be Cameron and what's-his-face, since they, plus the girls, will be the only ones to know.
First off, it's obviously Yasmin. She was the one showing that at the beginning that she had this English paper that suddenly she had to do. And secondly, so it's normal to not be stressed during these type of events? Man, 2004 was very stress-free.
They go to the mall and I think pick out their dresses and shoes. They never say, yes, this is the one. It's just left to interpretation, which, fun fact, the dresses that they try on, they don't even wear to prom. So what the hell?
Does it feel like I'm skipping stuff? Because honestly, I am. There's a beach scene that, like, it's not really interesting because they don't go into the water, number one. They're just kind of in their bathing suits and whatever, and they meet up with Cameron and whatever his name is. And then there's another scene where it's just the girls talking about, oh, I love fashion. Oh, my name is this, you know? And it's like, I couldn't really care less because it's, when this drama does happen, it's very clearly like, oh my god, like I'm being slandered in this magazine. Let's go have a spa day. And it's brushed off. Like, they may talk about it maybe for a minute, maybe 2 minutes tops. But it's brushed under the rug. And when something that, like, is like, oh my god, we just got into a car accident. Oh, well, we're saved, I guess. Whatever. This is very much, like, dare I say, bland and boring. Like, I'm sorry, it's true. This is bland and boring.
They have a slumber party and find Jade is the next hot topic because, again, Yasmin did it. She thinks she has lost her fashion touch and now could be a fashion disaster.
No.
On the bright side, Cameron comes over to try and prove that him and his buddy are innocent, and Chloe says, yeah, we know you didn't do it. He also comes bearing good news that the car will be ready by prom. The girls apologize and thank him as they scar the kid by giving him a makeover. The next day at school has Cameron's picture plastered all over the school with the makeover that the girls had give him, and he's rightfully pissed. The girls don't know how the picture got out there, as Cameron says he's not going to prom. Chloe doesn't know how it could have gotten out since it's been in her bag all day. The girls guilt trip her, finding out that the film for the movie is gone. Yasmin cracks, revealing that she is the mastermind behind it all. The reason? Because the girls said that there wasn't enough drama. No shit. Wait till prom, then there definitely would be, as someone from experience would know. Honestly, the least likely girl you would think to be doing this does something bad? Kudos to you. It was actually a good twist. But again, I saw it coming from a mile away. The girls ignore Yasmin, but she comes and apologizes, writing in the paper what she's done. They forgive her, and she also apologizes to Cameron, who also forgives her.
Yeah, I mean, I only diss that you didn't have a sense of fashion or that you were incompetent of a person and you like getting pampered. What the hell was up with that one, by the way? Oh, a mechanic who likes getting his nails done or who likes facial scrubs. Bitch, you're just jealous that he's prettier than you now.
So the girls go to prom. Cameron fixes Chloe's car. If you don't date this man, you'd be a fool. They turn into a project getting a...
Fuck you!
Way to go, Sasha, Miss Prom Committee. Oh, thanks.
Oh, wow. I've never been to one of these clubs before.
Good. I like the weird backgrounds. The characters also work with them instead of avoiding them or just going through them. It's different but not distracting to the point where you're taken away from our characters. I like the older technology that they had, like the TV mounted in the corner of the classroom or the old Apple computers or the CD player and headphones. How's the camera not dead? It's a super camera. Bad. Why does no one have a nose? It works for the girls, but for the guys? It just looks weird. You know what else looks weird? The fact that they have no toes. Sorry, WikiFeet, no fun for you. Some editing mistakes I thought were funny were Chloe's leg being cut off in one scene, and At the beginning, it looks like they edited over Yasmin's original math movements. I still don't understand why Yasmin went after her friends when she could have done it with anyone else and yet chose not to. The school would harp on the newspaper club since it caused drama and people to get bullied. Not like they really would have stopped it, considering the no bullying policy probably wasn't made until 2010, so I guess you'd be out of luck anyway.
So as you can see, kids, I think this is supposed to be the head. This is the head. This is the eyes. This is the arms. This is the neck. This is the body. Do I know what this means? No, I made it literally in like maybe 5 minutes tops. Do I know what I'm doing with my life? Absolutely not. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know what it means anymore. I drew it and now I'm just like, I kind of like this, but maybe in a week I'll be like, what the hell was I thinking? Life of an artist, everyone.